was born to be free.
Good morning, everybody. Happy, what day is it? Happy Tuesday. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? BTC is getting some interesting movements this morning. And guys, first things first, y'all know the drill, man. Let me know how we sound right now. That is first things first. Good morning, Rendell. What's up, my brothers? Just smash the likes. Yes, sir. Smash the likes. We're going to be talking about this madness today. Cousin Vinny, what's up, my brother? Jet says up only forever. Tino better pull up. Yo, huge shout out to Jet, aka Jess. This guy got me a shout from Tino. That is wild. That is madness. So huge shout out to Jet. Huge shout out to Tino. Tino, if you're here, what's up, bro? How you doing, my man? I sound good. Beautiful. Guys, listen, I'm going to start by saying, we got, listen, bear with me today, please. I'm in the middle of like a studio change. I got a screen above another screen now. So my keyboard is here. My mouse is here. It's hard, okay? Just bear with me today, please. And, we'll be back on regular course a lot better than usual in the next couple days here. But shouts out to Jet. Shouts out to Tino. Matt, what's up, brother? Good morning. Cousin Vinny. Jason says we better dump the 20K soon. Hey, we're going to talk about that. The music's first again. Candles don't lie. I think he plays this intro because... What? Because the situation happened to him when he was dancing. Wait, what situation? What's up, Crypto Girly? Good morning. How are you? How you doing? Gotta get the boys recognition. Killer Sat, what's up, my boy? Jess is crazy. Where did that come from? I don't know, bro. I don't know. You're like, yo, give yourself a new role. So I just went with it, you know? I saw purple and I saw Jet and I was like, all right. All right, Kang says walk real fast so Bitcoin gives us another big dip to buy whilst holding a cucumber. Maybe I will. Maybe I should start bringing cucumbers on stream. That's a little bit gay. Guys, how's everybody doing, man? Longing to break out waiting room. Listen. So we got some interesting movement here, okay? We got some interesting movement. And listen, I have to admit something, okay? Now, if you've been around my channel, you know I've been a little bit reluctant to long. I've been saying, yo, there's a lot of liquidity beneath us, and I'm a little bit scared. And guys, it's because this is the time where they can do some pretty nasty things, okay? This is it. This is when it happens. Now, did I think we were going to make it this high up here this fast? Absolutely not, okay? Do I still stand with my whole idea of a massive dump coming soon? Yes, I do, okay? But I have to say that I was wrong, okay? I think it's important as a man to admit when you're wrong. And I'm going to be the first one to tell you, look at you, eye to screen right now and tell you that I was wrong in that, you know what? Maybe we are in a bull market. I don't know. Maybe we are. Bitcoin is dumping right now. But I think I was too caught in on the idea of sweeping liquidity. And so I want to, I don't want to, like, it's analysis, right? Like, I think my idea is there, but the timing was off, okay? And so I'm going to own up to it. I'm going to tell you guys, I didn't expect to come up here. However, we are in a macro zone, okay? We are in a macro zone of resistance, and I actually shorted the top. I shorted like $30 off the top yesterday. But we are in a macro thing. But what are we talking about today, okay? What are we going to talk about? Look, the past couple months, whatever, was my bad because, again, I was so caught up on basically what's happening right now. Like, I don't know if you guys are seeing this right now, but we're getting a little dump here going on, okay? And the thing is, man, is like a lot of the times, this is what happens, right? This is what happens. And when we have what looks very much so like a blow off top to me, this is where things can get pretty ugly, okay? So this is what I'm gonna say. We as traders, the way that I trade anyways, is I'm a range trader. And so for me to get so caught up on the liquidity beneath us, that's not even close to where we are right now, in my opinion, is a little bit foolish. Okay, it's a little bit foolish. So we're going to continue to play the range, but we're going to continue to play the range with the idea in mind that Bitcoin hasn't really been liking to take the lows. So, you know, we shorted a few times, right? We shorted a few times. And the story with the shorts have been short, take profit early, get stopped out at entry, okay? Or in my case, short, don't take profit early, and then get stopped out, and then nothing happens, okay? And you can't be like that. You got to be objective. You got to be emotionless. You got to be a robot at all times in the market here. Okay, so I just wanted to say that. What is this like little cloud thing? There we go. Okay, I just wanted to say that. So now what we're going to do, man, is we're going to take it range by range. We're going to talk about what's going on. We're going to talk about market Cipher B. Okay, and we're going to talk about what things are looking like right now and what my next potential trade setups are going to look like. Okay, but I just wanted to come out and say, shouts out Jet. I know, man. I know. I just wanted to come out and say that, you know, I was wrong. I was wrong, okay? And as a man, I own that. I was wrong. Now, we came up to a macro point of resistance. Could we get the giga dump from here? We absolutely could, okay? What do we know? What's rule number one? The thicker the money flow, the more chances of divergences. Okay, we know this. The thicker the money flow, the more chances of divergences. We got really thick money flow right now on the 30-minute, okay? So is it possible that we come up one more time and take the high again? Absolutely, it is possible that we do that. But we can't get carried away. We got to pay attention to the range, like always, okay? So the first trade that I'm looking for, right off the jump, full transparency, if we take the high, I don't care how high we go. If we take the high, anywhere above this high, I'm looking for shorts, okay? I'm looking to SFP the high potentially because remember, it is our job. One second. This thing is too loud, man. It's too loud for me. My setup is all whack, guys. I'm telling you. Listen, so, you know, we got to just play the range as we do. And whenever we're range trading, we are always going to potentially expect an SFP. And because we're in macro resistance, as we've been, and let me just say, Bitcoin has been ripping it through all of the macro resistances. I mean, this is a very fast move up, guys. I think no matter what happens, like, this is a very fast move up. We're going to talk about the long here because I actually have a very baby position long. Nothing crazy. And I missed the giga long because I got a little bit too technical. So I want to go over that. But before we do that, let's talk about what's going on locally here. So it is our job to identify the range and to trade the range, okay? Whenever you see vector candles within the range, remember, guys, vector candles are, red vector candles are market maker, limit longing. Green vector candles are market maker, limit selling, okay? Now, this looked like a very good top to me, and I didn't think that we needed to come back up here, yet we did. But, nonetheless, we know we're in macro resistance, so we don't need this key zone anymore. We could range here for quite some time before going up or going down. So we're going to continue to play the range, but we know we are in macro resistance, okay? And we're going to talk about market cipher here in just a second. So if you guys are new here, my name is Gio, and every single day I teach you guys why the market moves the way that it does. All right, shouts out to Jabs, who's in the car. What's up, everybody? Guys, even the chat, I don't have open 24/7. Like, I got to be switching back and forth. So, my apologies, man. My apologies. Today's setup. All right, so what are we going to look at right now? Well, we're going to look at... By the way, I also have order block, my order block, an update for you guys. And you're going to like it. So make sure you stick around for that as well. So what do we do right now? All we're doing right now is we have to identify the range. How are we going to identify the range? Very simple. You use your eyes and you say this was a significant high of the range and this was the low of the range. So what are we going to do? We're going to go on the right chart first of all. All right. What is this? Important levels. Potential short. Okay. We are in a macro short zone that I made a long time ago as well. A macro short trade. Okay, so all we're going to do right now is we're going to just identify the range. So we take it from the high, because this is obviously the high of the range, and we take it to the low, which is very clearly this guy. I want to encourage you guys to not fall into FOMO, okay? I have trade setups in which you can get in to like pumping or dumping positions, okay? They're called cheat sheet entries on Market Cipher V. I will redo a video on that. But I'm also going to be doing a ranges video because it's very important to learn how to trade ranges because literally 99% of the time, your asset is going to be ranging, okay? And this is exactly what you do every single time. So number one, step one, we identify our range. This is where we are. When we're at the lows of the range, we look to long. When we're at the highs of the range, we look to short. The mistake that I made, again, and I'm going to own up to it, was saying that a lot of people, or sorry, that there's so much liquidity beneath us that I was more heavily focused on the shorts, which you could get burned, okay? We didn't end up getting burned, but you could have. Fine. Objectively, we look for shorts at the highs of the range. We look for longs at the lows of the range, okay? So we pull our range, right? And right now you can see that Bitcoin, at least on Bybit, actually very briefly swept the high, okay? So this is kind of a bearish thing, okay? This is kind of a bearish thing right now. And you can see that we haven't really swept any of the lows. So the first long that I will be looking for, which I'll go into a little bit more TA here, Let's see if we can get a fib here. A, B. All right, well, we're in the golden pocket 786. So I didn't long this. I was busy talking, chatting away. But if we come back down here in this lower quarter, we'll call it, of the range, I will be looking along. But my first initial long that I would actually like to see for scalps, at least, is taking this low. Okay. Now, when it comes to the shorts, right, we know that your vector candles, especially when they are range bound, okay, we are in range right here very clearly. Your vector candles like to get recovered, right? We had the red vectors down. Those vectors got recovered. We had the green vector. This hasn't gotten recovered yet. Okay. Green vectors up, recovered with the red. Red vector down, recovered. Green up, red down, right? So we're just playing recovery right now. And right now, we can expect potentially, because it is looking like Bitcoin wants to make its way to the lower end of the range. Because remember, we haven't visited, like, look at how much space there is here. There's a lot of space here for Bitcoin to come down just following the range, okay? And so when you see a vector like this and you're aware of what might happen, what might not happen, whatever, you can't be surprised if we come and recover this red vector candle, which is what we're doing right now, okay? And then alternatively, you can't be surprised if we come back down and recover this green vector candle. Now, things are very bullish. I'm not saying long right now. I'm not saying short right now. Sentiment is through the roof bullish. But as for range trading, you cannot be surprised if it does that. So you can't be surprised if this vector candle comes and gets recovered. You can't be surprised if this little baby portion, I mean, I guess this one's already been recovered. You can't be surprised if it does. And it looked like they wanted to make a run for it. Fine. How do we draw that ranger from the fib? Let me show you my settings. So very easy, bro. So you pull any fib, right? And then you go into your settings. For me, my range settings are, I turn on the 0, I turn on the 1, and I turn on the background, and I make it like ever so faint so that we can, so that I can identify where my range is. And that's basically how I draw my range. It's a lot easier than drawing the box for me because I see that we have like the lines. You know, it's just a lot cleaner to me. It's a lot cleaner. Shouts out to Alex So Crypto's in the chat. What's up, my otter brother? Congratulations on your announcement. Alex and his wife, guys, is going to be having a little otter baby. Okay, now that sounds weird, but they are going to be having a baby. So God bless you, bro. God bless your wife, and God bless your baby, bro. That's amazing. I love to see that. You're going to be a great dad, man. If you're not already, I don't know your situation, but God bless you. God bless the kids or child, born, unborn, whatever you got. God bless, my brother. Good friend of the channel. Okay. So we'll see what happens here. Okay, we'll see what happens. Now, the tail for Bitcoin as of late has been the hidden bullish divergences, right? Even like what we're getting right now at these lows as we came into the golden pocket 786. So when you pull your fibs and you say, all right, it makes sense for this 786 to play out because we have the red vector to the downside. We have potentially the hidden divergences. We do still have green money flow. We swept liquidity. This low looks like a pretty decent low to me. Right now, did I take it? No, because I'm streaming. But that is where that's basically how you do it. Okay, so this is what we're focusing on right now. The first trade, and what I actually hope is going to happen, and it looks like it's going to happen, is taking the high. Okay, if we can sweep the high, that is, in my opinion, especially if we break the high and we come back into the range, that is, in my opinion, quite bearish. So we'll see what happens at the break of this level. Here at 57.5, we'll see what happens. I'm not really in any trades. Thank you, Alex. I appreciate it, bro. Okay, and then that could have been a trade idea right there. Fine. How else can we analyze? We can also pull our volume profile. Oh, that's not the right tool. I'm hoping, guys, that today we actually get a trade on stream. I took a couple trades yesterday on stream. Very, very quick, high risky scalps. But we nailed them. Where's my, oh, whatever. We'll just do this. So this is the game plan, guys. We're just going to play the range. So we're going to take a look right now. I can tell you this. We do have relatively, I mean, it's not equal highs. It's lower highs for sure. But we do have a nice 5-minute order block here that we can come and reject off of and get a nice deviation from the value area high. So we'll see. Maybe we'll take a quick scalp here depending on how Market Cipher is looking. But I want to talk about Market Cipher, and I want to specifically talk about Market Cipher on the 30-minute time frame, guys. because this is pretty insane, right? Now, I've been going on and on and on and on about how the daily on Market Cipher looks super bearish and how I didn't want a big move. You know, I wasn't saying 40K, 35K, whatever. But I wanted, when we were back at 50K, 51K, all I wanted was 49. Because remember, and I admit that I was wrong, I was too focused on sweeping the liquidity and potentially not, we didn't really get the best. I was a baby short here, which going back, we had a giga long opportunity, sorry. And I'm only baby long here. By the rivers of Babylon. Anyway, so fine. I want to talk about Market Cipher on the 30-minute time frame. Guys, what's the number one rule that I always preach? I preach it every single day of my life. What do we talk about? The thicker the money flow, the more chances of divergences. And yesterday, in my VIP Discord, I did update the members saying, yo, I mean, really, there's not really going to be any great shorts. Definitely not anything more than just scalp shorts until we take the high again. Okay, we can take the high again, absolutely. And the reason why is the thicker the money flow, the more chances of divergences. So right now, based on the 30-minute time frame, no matter how long this takes, because we could just keep consolidating, keep doing nothing up here, trapping traders, get a fake out, maybe take the lows and come back, whatever the case is, I don't know. While the money flow starts to decrease, and then we could get a cheat sheet entry, and then this would be a spike wave. So we could get something like this. I'm not saying this is going to happen, but we could get something like this. Fake out, pump, fake out, and then dump. This could happen. Okay, but obviously it would look more like this to line up with Market Cipher B. Okay, so the bigger the money flow, the more chances of divergences. For me, I would be more confident giga shorting if we take the high because of this reason. But we actually don't want for this idea to play out that we might just get an SFP of a local high here around 57, let's say 58K. Like for it to be a quick move and a long-term play that might bring us down to much, much lower levels. We wouldn't want this to happen now. Okay, we would want to continue to consolidate within this range. Not really do anything. Maybe fake out here, fake out there. But we would want Market Cipher to... We need Market Cipher to spend some more time here while money flow starts decreasing for it to be a sustainable move to the downside, is what I'll say. Because remember, the narrative as of late has just been up only, buy every single dip, 100x long, no punishment, whatever. But right now, the 30-minute alone is talking to us and telling us, hey, the thicker the money flow, the more chances of divergences, and we're not seeing the divergences here, and this money flow is thick AF. I mean, this money flow invalidated the previous money flow, right? This whole way up, we're like, oh man, we have money flow divs, but all that got invalidated. So it's not as bearish as it was just a few hours ago. Okay, so we need to understand that. We need to keep that in mind. Now I do want to talk about the daily time frame, okay? Because the daily time frame, Market Cipher B, it was at this moment, and again, guys, publicly, I'm saying it. I was wrong. Okay, I was wrong. I'm cautious for a reason. I know what it's like to get burned, and I know what it's like to seemingly everybody's making so much money in a bull market and you're losing because you're longing, not because you're shorting. Okay, I know what that's like. So objectively, I still think that the daily time frame did not look as bullish as everybody was making it seem out to be. And yes, we know the 3-day looked bullish. The 3-day looks super bullish. Like, I'm not even going to sit here and say it doesn't. Same with the 2-day. No way. But the daily, with the money flow coming out the way that it didn't look so hot. Okay? Didn't look so hot. When I was drawing out this pattern, not this pattern, on Market Cipher B, what I was expecting, I did mention that we could get something like this, where we get one more divergence. Now, I didn't think that we were going to be all the way up here already, but I still stand by this idea may playing out. Okay? Remember, right now, we have thick money flow on the 30. We have thick money flow on the 1. We got thick money flow on the 2, probably. Do we have? Yeah. Okay. We know that thicker the money flow, the more chances of divergences. And we also know that we're in a range and we put in already a significant high, but then we came back up and revisited that high and basically just double topped that high, which is kind of strange. So if the idea with the 30-minute is the thicker the money flow, the more chance of divergence, since we have thick money flow here, we could hopefully expect to consolidate, and then get something like this over time with money flow coming out. Then we could potentially say that that point, wherever that high may be, which we're going to talk about in just a few minutes here, could be that pattern here that we drew on market Cipher B, could be this. Now, at the end of last week on Friday, I made a video, okay? I made a video and I was talking about this daily and I'm like, yo, I don't know how people are so bullish, whatever. Fine. Fair enough. But I did mention that this may play out, and I did mention that if this happens, like, this could be the point in which we have a significant top. Remember, the 3-day, we definitely have, what's it called? We definitely have a significant wave coming in here. And on the 2-day, we definitely have a significant wave as well. So we need to just be aware, okay? We need to be aware. Okay. Let's talk about the levels to the upside that we could get. Remember, we are potentially expecting... Oh, by the way, what I mentioned as well was that we could be basically going up nonstop for the next like 3-4 days. And then this week's midweek reversal, which is going to come around when... I'm going to say between tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday, depending on when the move happens, okay? The end of this week could be a pretty significant high. And that's what I was saying last week, just based on the way that market cipher is looking. Okay. So let's talk about the highs, the levels to the high now. So we already know we're in macro resistance. Okay. We had naked daily points of controls here. We had naked weekly point of control here. We had a daily order block, a 12-hour order block, and like an 8-hour order block. And I was saying yesterday in the VIP that I wanted to see the higher end of this box, and we basically came and tapped it perfectly. Okay, as for now we came up and we tapped it perfectly. What other levels do I have that I'm potentially looking out for? Well, what I can see anyway is that the next level of resistance that we have really comes in between 59,730 and 61k. Now this, as you can see, is more risky because I wrote more risky here. The real resistance, in my opinion, will basically start from anywhere up here. Okay? Anywhere up here. We know we have these naked daily points of controls that we can come and tap. But again, anything above this high, I will be looking to short. And we'll just play a range, even if it's a 2-minute range, and try to catch it. Which you can get away with doing. But the reason this guy's important is because just above this order block, if we somehow manage to break this order block, which I can't say somehow because it seems like we're going to, we have a bunch of liquidity above these highs. Okay, so this is all liquidity. So I wouldn't really be looking to short anywhere in between here, although I'm going to if the opportunity presents itself. But for me, I feel a lot more comfortable if we come and we tackle this naked weekly point of control around 59,730. Anything after that, despite this being 2 boxes, remember, when we're doing macro levels and we're talking about all-time highs, like, you're not gonna, it's gonna be very hard to pinpoint exactly where the high is going to be. Okay? So anything above, I mean, again, anything above this line where we're at right now, I'm gonna be looking to short. But especially if we can tap 59.7 whatever, I will very much so be looking for potentially our giga shorts, with the understanding that we have vector candles here that we can recover. So we need to be careful. Okay, we need to be mindful of that. We've been talking about this vector candle for a long time as well. So we can absolutely come and tackle this vector candle. But we will be looking for major structure changes. We will be looking for that. I would be very surprised if this very last order block, this daily order block, this weekly order block up here, like, if we just blow through it the way we've been blowing through all these other order blocks, I would be surprised. Because when we're at the all-time high, guys, despite the bullish sentiment, despite that all, it's not going to be easy, in my opinion anyways. Maybe I don't know. I wasn't great at trading at the all-time highs here. Okay. So like when we were here, I mean, I wasn't great at it. So I imagine that the bears defending the all-time high, like they're gonna have some gas, is what I mean. So I would be surprised if we don't get somewhat of a rejection, especially from these naked daily points and controls up at 65, 66, 67. But these are really the zones I'm looking for. And then after that, hey, the sky is the limit. How high can it go? I have absolutely no idea. If we ever pass 69K, then we're gonna play the range like we're playing the range right now, and go from there. So that's really Bitcoin, guys. Honestly, that's what's going on right now. Let's see what happens here if Bitcoin can make its way up to this 5-minute order block. But I really would prefer us getting an SFP of the high here. But it's a lot better if we don't SFP now. It's a lot better if this order block rejects us. We come back and take the low. Not because of like me wanting to take the low. But remember, the thicker the money flow, the more chances of divergences. And if this is going to be a giga short, we don't want to come and take the high right now, because this is not primed to potentially like give us the giga short right now. So if we take the high right now, it's probably not going to be a short-lived move, and we're probably going to come a lot higher, and then we could maybe talk about the higher zones as opposed to this local range where we're at right now. That is basically Bitcoin in a nutshell, my friends. How is everybody doing today? Chat is quiet. How many people do we got in here today? Guys, we got 129 people in here. We got 44 likes. We got 44 likes right now, guys. And by the way, let me just add here real quick. So I have 4 boot camps, guys, where I teach you guys how exactly I trade and what I'm looking for. And these 4 boot camps, my friends, are each 3.5 hours, give or take, long. And so every 100 likes I get on my daily live streams, I do giveaways. So make sure you smash the like button if you like the TA that I give you. Make sure you hit the like button if you like the vibes. And yeah, I mean, let's chat. Trader Joe, we have practically hit the 786 fib from the macro 69 top to the 50. Yeah, I know we have. This is the fib right here. When I pull up my key zones, this, or no, not this. Right here. So we actually front ran the 786 by like $130. I know, like, and I would count that as good enough. But hey, Bitcoin money flow right now on the 30, like, this ain't no joke. Okay, this is not a joke. True though. Funny. Sup, Gio? Don't know why your viewership dropped. Still providing great content. Keep it up, man. Thank you, bro. You know what? Number one, I don't even mind it. But number 2, I think, like, man, somebody was messing with my views. Like, somebody bought me a bunch of subscribers and somebody was buying me views. Like, so what? I think it was very inflated. 40K is going to be our core support zone. So, I mean, let's talk about the levels to the down. Okay. Yesterday, cold and have to shovel snow. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. All right. What's up, shorty? What are we working out today? Today is Boulder Day, baby. Yesterday was back in buys. Today is boulders. Bro, just keep going. There were a few channels that got botted. Yeah. I think a lot of us did. Like, a lot of the market site for people got botted. I was watching. But I'm chilling, guys. You know what? Like, there's no question that some of the views were up. Like, bot or no bot. Like, some of it was up. But I kind of like it when you're... I kind of like it when it's, like, more intimate. I don't know. I don't imagine it'll stay that way forever. Gio, you're about to be liquidated? No, I am not, brother. I am not. I don't get liquidated anymore. I'm those days are behind me, man. Just kidding. What's up, Arctic? Shouts out to Dave Digital. I can't wait for my new setup, man. I'm getting my keyboard. I'm getting my mouse. It's all around. So let's see what happens here, guys, at this 5-minute order block. And I mean, if I see what I want to see, I will absolutely let you guys know. And we might be able to get a trade here together. But look at that. We bounced right off of VWAP. Probably had a bunch of shorts trapped under VWAP here. Yeah. Look at this. Look at all the shorts. Look at all the shorts and then back up. And these shorts were underwater. Interesting. 3.7 million longs opened at the lows. 8.3 million longs closed as soon as we lost VWAP. Much better this way, in my opinion. You know what, bro? I mean, I kind of agree, man. I kind of agree. And this is why, like, I keep saying that the VIP became a lot better, in my opinion, once it became paid, because it's not about the money, but it became more intimate. I think it's just a lot better. A lot better. Next boot camp went. Oh, shouts out to you from or the one that's in the Philippines. I don't know how to say that at all. Not even gonna try. But that's crazy that you're watching from the Philippines. I hear the Philippines has beautiful beaches. I would love to visit one day. Cause I got high horse for a living. Candle Lies Fit is long from 56,554. Good shit, bro. 56,544. Yeah, I probably would have taken it if I wasn't on stream. Maybe. I don't know if I'm long right now. Let me check. I am not long. The only long I have is XRP right now. My only long. And that was from much, much lower. It's all around. But before was a blast. Hey, listen, the party's still gonna happen. Don't get it twisted, brother. The party's still good. Yo, we got a few people in the Philippines. Damn. Come to Hungary. I am hungry. Thanks for asking. Just kidding. Yeah, next bootcamp is gonna be exo charts, probably. Not probably, it is. It's gonna be vector candles and exo charts. Shouts out to Tyson, been long from basically 51K. That's amazing, brother. I love that. That's great. So let's talk about what we had at the lows here. Because like I said, and shouts out to Jabs. Jabs and I were talking about this morning. We had an entry. So, okay. In my VIP Discord, let me see if I can find it for you guys. It's quite a shame, honestly. Quite a shame that we didn't hit the trade as well as I wanted to. Let's move this over. Let's talk about this because I wanna talk about what happened here. Where was my idea? Okay, this was the idea. So in my VIP Discord here. So on February 25th, wait, you guys can see it, right? Let me see. Yeah, okay. So on February the 25th, you could see that on the 15-minute time frame, I drew a nice 15-minute order block that I thought we could come to, okay, with a nice hidden hidden bullish divergence that I was expecting. Okay, so you can see that. Actually, we'll open it in browser so I can flip back and forth quite easily. So this was given in the VIP Discord, okay? Let me move this back over. I want to talk about this because I made a mistake here, and I think that it's important for you guys all to learn from my mistake here. Okay? So let's talk about the mistake. So look at the price. I want you to pay attention to the price here. Price was 51, let's say 51.5-ish. So we're going to come back here, and we're going to talk about it. So the date was February the 25th, okay? So we're going to come on the 15-minute time frame. February the 25th. This is where we were. Okay. Now the order block that I was looking at was this guy here. Okay. It was something like this. And it happened overnight for me, 3 a.m., 4 a.m. So I didn't end up taking the trade. Okay. I want you guys, listen, actually pay attention because this is a big mistake here that I made. So look, this is what I wanted. I wanted to come down to give or take, you know, 51.5-ish, whatever, and bounce from there. And we did, okay? Exactly what I wanted to see. Look at the bottom. This was the anchor wave, okay? This was the anchor wave. This was the anchor wave. We're on the 15. It's the same thing. It was this guy. And I was saying I wanted to see hidden bullish divergences right here. Okay? We didn't get that. We didn't get it. But when we were here, as I was updating my VIP members, this is what I was seeing, okay? We broke through the order block, but I made two mistakes. Actually, no. We broke through the order block, and we came back up, and we recovered this red vector candle. Okay? We came back up, and we recovered the vector candle. We know the thicker the money flow, the more chances of divergences. And although we did have hidden bullish divergences here at the lows, I was saying, okay, for me to be more content with a long here, I wanted to take the low one more time, because if we're following 5-minute structure, the 5-minute high, like 5-minute structure was like this. Okay, we had high, low, low. So I wanted to come down one more time so that we could only have to break this high and not this high. A very fatal mistake, because what happened after that is we just continued our way up. Now, the second mistake that I made, okay, was, why do I sleep if I'm so beautiful? Thanks, man. I don't sleep at all. If I did, maybe I would be a little bit more beautiful and have a girlfriend. Okay, just kidding. I don't really want one right now. It's not the time. So the first mistake was wanting them, not wanting them. I mean, it's not a mistake to want something, but the first mistake was not really paying attention until they took that low, which they never did again. Okay. Now, the second mistake that I made was after we did clearly have a break of structure. And remember, we were looking for this. Like, I gave this in advance in the VIP. I said I wanted the hidden div. We had the hidden div. Like, I was ready to long. Okay. I just wanted a little bit lower because we had an order block down here. We had a 15-minute order block. This is exactly what I wanted. It was like this. Here was our order block. And I just wanted this. Bam, bam. Bam, bam. Divergence. And I was ready to long the farm here. Okay? So we didn't get it. The second mistake that I made was not paying attention to structure. Okay? Not paying attention to structure as soon as we broke. And Jabs, if you're here, this is what I was talking about in the morning. So be safe while you drive. But you can see very clearly that after we broke structure, we had a nice, perfect retest. But not only did we have a retest, what actually, let's see, what did we bounce off of here? Did we bounce off of anything? Oh, I'm going to lose my position now, right here. We bounced. Okay, we bounced off of a mitigated order block. That's fine. But more importantly than that, we bounced off of our range-based order block. Okay, so this is actually a range-based order block. And this was the second mistake that I made in not getting a giga long here. This was the second mistake that I made. Because after we broke structure, I was still caught in, no, I want to come lower. And unfortunately, my ignorance here costed me this incredible move to the upside. It happens. The idea was there. If we came down $100 more into my order block, I was ready to go. But you're not always going to catch the exact bottoms and the exact tops. And so, you know, like I said, I was wrong. And we live and learn. We move forward. We don't make that mistake again. And that is what happened yesterday. You're the type of guy dropping liquidity on plenty of fish. You're funny, bro. I don't even know how I knew that POF was plenty of fish. Gio, there was a one hour hidden bull div printed. Was too zoomed in. No, I knew, bro. I knew that there were the hidden. Yo, yesterday, listen, when we were down here, I was saying we have hidden bull divs, and I was saying we got mad bullish CVD. Right on Twitter. on Twitter, I tweeted too. I'm like, yo, we got mad bullish CVD down here. So I was fully expecting the move to the upside. What I didn't expect was to come this high this fast. And I wanted about $100 lower. I wanted about $100 lower. But I did say we got mad bullish CVD. Now, mind you, I also did say that, see? Mad bullish CVD. But yeah, that was the that was the trade setup. I missed it ever so slightly, unfortunately. That's the game, though. That's the game. But you live and learn. Johnny says it takes a man to admit that they were wrong. I was wrong, bro. I was wrong. And that's okay. I'm not always going to be right. I'm no different than you guys. Just like you don't know what's going to happen, I don't know what's going to happen. Take Randy as your GF. Yeah. Anyways, we're going to be more sharp and more on point here. Guys, hit the like button if you haven't already done so. We got 200 people in here, 94 likes. Guys, every single day I teach you guys why the market moves the way that it does. I give you guys the Market Cipher TA. Speaking of Market Cipher, I don't know where I am in terms of my camera, but shouts out to the sponsor of the channel, Market Cipher. And guys, if you are looking to purchase Market Cipher, I do have your back here. I got y'all a referral link, 20% off discount code TraderGeo when you use my link in the description. And if you purchase Market Cipher for 1 year, you get, I don't know how many months, 1 month free or 2 months free of my VIP. I don't remember. And if you purchase Market Cipher for the lifetime plan, you get 1 year free of my VIP section where I give you guys my levels. I give you guys the trade setups. I give you guys the ideas. I give you guys multiple updates per day. I come in and I do VIP live streams for you guys. I do TA. And more importantly, I would say most importantly, you get access to the trading network that I built. But more importantly than that, I don't want to say that I built because we're all part of it. I'm part of the network just as much as you guys are. Look, we're rejecting right now from the 5-minute order block. But more importantly, you, damn, what was I going to say? I'm ADHDing right now. I actually don't even remember what I was going to say. Oh, well. You guys get the drill, I hope. No, 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 no. I'm coming for ya. Baby girl, it's you in. Gotta hodl them spot bags. Got rid of all your BTC for Casper. Bro, I got out of my BTC long with a preset to, it is what it is. Money is money, a win is a win. Yeah, man. I'll tell you this. I guarantee you that nobody expected to come this high, this fast, like in 1 day. Like, there was no way to know that we were going to come this high. There was absolutely no way to do that. No way to know that. Oh, bella ciao, bella ciao. According to Tino, is the Jet and Trader Geo community. Yeah, man. That's funny, bro. Shouts out to Tino. I can't believe I got a shout out. That's funny as hell, man. That guy changed my life. I'm telling you. You guys want to learn? Go check out Trader's Reality. He's an absolute G. Anyway, so we're having a little bit of a rejection here off of the 5-minute order block. Let's actually just dive in and see what's going on before we do these giveaways. Yes, please. You need the boot camp. Am I short? Yeah, I'm 5'2" 3/4. Yeah, man, I am short. I shorted from 5'7" to 6'6", and I took profit at like 5'6'6". So I shorted here, and then I took profit, like give or take here. And then now my stop's at the entry, and if I get stopped out, I get stopped out. I don't care. But I'm not long right now, so I'm going to be looking for new positions. I'm only long on XRP. XRP is the only long that I have. Bella ciao. Una mattina. This would have been a nice long if I came on stream just a little bit earlier. Damn. But let's see what happens here. Maybe there'll be another short here. We'll see. Let's check CVD. Una matina, I think I like ya. We got a lot of sells coming in right now. Never expected this pump. I really need some sweet boot camp. Hey, bro, listen, I'll tell you this. The boot camp will help give you an idea, but I don't think anybody knew that we were going to pump this hard, this fast. I definitely don't think that this is a normal thing in the slightest. Definitely not. Definitely not. All right, let's do one of these giveaways here. So this is what we're going to do, guys. We're going to head over to YouTube. Did I explain why I took that short earlier on stream? No, I didn't. It was kind of a gamble short, I have to be honest with you. It was definitely a gamble short. It was based on this. We had an order block up here, I think. It was based on this 2-minute order block. Very risky trade. Very, very risky trade. But I saw the money coming out. And, man, you guys know, like, I, right now, am trying to really take advantage of every short that I can. Like, I am uncomfortable. Like, look, I'm not in any longs. I'm not in any longs, like I told you guys. I am uncomfortable not being in any shorts right now. So every single short I see, I'm going to take. And if I take a loss on it, fine. But I'm uncomfortable not being short because there's going to be a day where a big move comes. So anyway. How come you're always asleep when the pumps happen? Asia, bro. Asia. Or I guess it's London. Hey, Gio, why do I use the Bybit chart and not Binance? I kind of use both, to be honest with you. I flip back and forth. I use both. But I do my main TA on Bybit. Yeah, no worries, bro. No worries. XRP, why y'all discussing stablecoin price action? Yeah, because yeah, so I mean, look, this could be a nice short here. We'll see. But yeah, I mean, I longed XRP. I'll tell you why I longed XRP. Because all the alts started to move. And the only one that didn't move that I, like, pay attention to was XRP. So I was like, all right, we're probably going to get a little bit of juice here from XRP. And that's exactly what it was. That's all it was just that. Like, everything else was moving. And I was like, all right, let me just long what hasn't moved. And, and go from there. All right, guys, let's do the giveaway. Let's do the giveaway. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go to my last video, which was yesterday's live stream. Okay, we're going to head over to yesterday's live stream. Yeah, XRP. Big lol. Bad idea. I should have longed Doge. Everybody go to that video. Drop any comment you want. Make sure you like it. I don't care what the comment says. Gio, you suck. Gio, you have no teeth. Somebody said that. It was kind of weird. Gio, you suck. Gio, you have no teeth. Gio, you have a big nose. Gio, you'll never be loved. Okay, no, that hurts, guys. Come on now. That one hurts. But make sure that it has... What kind of emoji? Let's do a dog emoji for Dogecoin. Drop a dog emoji in the comment. Let's see what happens here. Let's dive in real quick. Let's see. So, in the 1 minute time frame right now, we got money flow coming up. We have the vector candle that we knew that we can come and recover, obviously. Let's check the 15-second. Let's see what's going on here. So 15-second money flow is diverging. We're actually starting to come down. We could get not like a huge move, but we could get a move here. We got longs opening up here. We got a lot of shorts opening up as well. Open interest is on the rise with a lot of shorts opening. So let's see what happens here. I wouldn't be surprised if we do get a little bit of juice to the downside, but we need to remember that these are relatively... Like, this is liquidity, right? So, we got to be careful here. We got to be careful for sure. Yeah, I'm in the green on XRP. It was a lazy AF long. Like, I'm telling you, everything was pumping. And so, because everything was pumping, I was like, all right, I'm just going to shoot for it. All right, 15-second time frame. Let's check the 5-second. I believe our value area is also here. Value area high. So maybe we deviate the value area high. I would like to see that. Deviate the value area high. Tap into the upper part of the box here. And then maybe reject, or maybe we SFP these highs. We will see. We shall see. Or maybe we just reject from it. Who knows? Tuesdays are predominantly an up day. I haven't noticed. Check LTC BTC chart and you'll see there's 0 point in buying Litecoin. Long Doge in Myro yesterday. Nice, bro. Diamonds don't come as big as bricks. Someone send a dog emoji. Where am I walking? Trader Joe, while using CVD and open interest, what low time frames do I think are the most actionable ones when trading the 1 to 4 hour? Okay. So there are two ways that I mainly use. Two ways that, okay, so first of all, we're getting a little rejection here off the order block. Not surprised. But listen, two ways that I use order blocks, okay, or that I use CVD. And then I'm going to and then we'll do the giveaway. Danny says, how's the short? I don't know which short you're referring to, brother. Don't know which one you're on. Okay. So, the way that I look at CVD, you can look at it in a couple ways. Let's talk about down here. So I'm going to come on a higher term time frame because you mentioned the 1 to 4 hours. So let's come on the 4 hour time frame and let's come to the range that we have down here on the lows. Okay. So down here in the lows, you can see that over time, open interest is increasing while CVD is decreasing. This is why I tweeted saying mad bullish CVD in the range. So I use CVD in the range, like range-based CVD. This is one way to do it. I use range-based CVD. If I can see that we're consolidating and I see that open interest is increasing, which means market maker is doing his job. Remember, the market maker's job is to get you to commit your liquidity. So if market maker is increasing your positions, he's doing his job. And if most of the people are shorting and price is not going down, then that is bullish CVD. Okay, that's one way I look at it. Now, when you're looking at it, you said in terms of like the 1 to 4 hour, the first thing I look at always is how is the CVD in the range looking? Okay, how is it looking in the range, right? So we had bullish CVD, and so we were already favoring higher while we were down here. Okay. The second way that I use CVD is more like locally. Okay. When I say locally, I'm referring to something like this, where let's just say I'm going to do it on here. Okay. Because I can't draw, at least to my knowledge, on exo charts. So what I do locally is I look for absorption, or I look for exhaustion. So if price is making a higher high, but your CVD, while open interest is increasing, but your CVD is making a lower high, this is exhaustion, okay? This we have exhaustion. If price is making, now we're gonna flip it. If price is making a lower high, so let's just say we range, right? We range, and then we make a high, and then we make a low. Usually what people do at this point is you draw your fib, right? So you're going to draw your fib like this. You have your high, you have your low, whatever. Now, whenever price comes back up for the retest of it, if open interest is still increasing, yet CVD is making a higher high, this is absorption, okay? And so what this means is that somebody here is absorbing all of the market longs that are coming in here. Because we're making a lower high, but more people are longing. So what's the sitch, as Kim Possible says? And so when you're looking for like your entries, it's important to watch your local CVD, But to get an overall perspective of your range and what's going on with your range, you can zoom out, go on like 1 hour, 4 hour time frames, whatever it may be, and say, okay, this looks like it might do this, it might do that. This is absorption, this is exhaustion, essentially. And so right now, we're looking at, let's see what's happening right now. So we said we might get a rejection off of here, and we're starting to get a little rejection off of here. So if anybody shorted this 5-minute order block, which we brought up in the beginning of this stream, then congratulations, you're up, you know, a couple $100, whatever it may be. But I did not short again there. But let's talk about if we saw that up here, okay, what I just explained. So now we're gonna jump down to like the 2-minute time frame, and let's see. So remember, we're looking for absorption or exhaustion. I can already tell you that CVD is on the decline. So this move to the upside, people are not longing. These are shorts closing out. Okay, this is shorts closing out. When we came to the high here, we technically, actually right now we have bearish CVD. We technically had exhaustion up at the highs because open interest is decreasing while CVD is increasing. So we have an unsustainable move here. Had we have seen absorption, which is my favorite thing to look for, it's when it's, for example, let me see if I can find an example here of absorption. You know what I'm thinking, I see it in your eyes. Dun, 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 dun. Happy every night. I want to see absorption. Absorption. I need a higher high, but I need a lower. What's my delta here? Delta's -7, and here it's... Okay, this is an example of absorption. It's very slight, but this is an example of absorption. Okay? Here, our... Wait, yeah, very, very slight, but this is absorption. So at these highs up here, our delta, or our CVD rather, was 224 million. Okay, so 224 million was your delta here. 224. As CVD is as open interest is increasing, as we made the lower high, your CVD was, what did I say? 224? Okay, 233, 224. Still, the 233 is greater. Yet we were making a lower high up here. This is just a 5-minute time frame, just a quick example that I found. Okay, so here we have 202, 210, 212, 222, 224, 221, and it's very subtle, but it is technically, and you can see by the line here we have 233, 224. The 233 is the point in where we had the divergence while open interest is increasing. That's absorption, and then price comes down. So something to look out for. What is this epic music? All right, let's do the giveaway. I thought love was only true in fairy tales. Okay. Let's go, baby. Let's get our... How many do we have? All right. Yeah, this guy's got a wrench everywhere. Thank you, man. Thank you. Yeah, that's basically how CVD works. GDP comes out tomorrow. Core comes out Thursday. You should get your correction, but not much. Too much money waiting to buy it up. Yeah, man, it's been hard. It's been hard. The short, yeah, how's your shorts have become a meme? You want me? Thank you for explaining it. No problem, brother. No worries. All right. Okay, let's do our giveaway. How many do we have right now? So we got 133 likes. So we're gonna do one giveaway, guys. we are going to do one giveaway here. And the winner of the giveaway is a smooth criminal. Akshaya Mohan 8965. Congratulations, bro. You are the winner of the bootcamp. This is what I need you to do, my friend. I need you to head over to the video that you liked. Make sure you click this so we can see your username. Head over to the Discord. Open up a ticket. The link is in the description down below in case you're not in it. And let them know, or let us know rather, which bootcamp you're interested in, my friend. We got 4 going on here. Market structure, key zones, and building the narrative. Order blocks, liquidity, and market Cipher B. Let them know which one you want. And we'll get that for you, man. We'll get that for you. Now, guys, let's talk about the indicator, man. So, I have an indicator that I did not make, okay? Shouts out to Charant. Charant made my order blocks indicator, okay? You still need to know what to look for. You still need to know what, like, how to use them. You still need to know how to build a narrative. But this is a fast way to identify where your order blocks may be if you know what you're looking for, okay? So, for example, if I want to find an order block that's up here that I might be looking to short, instead of me going back and using my replay tool and flipping all the time frames, I can just flip my time frames here and find the order blocks without having to go back and rewind it. Okay, I mean, it should be working like that. I don't know if it goes back a certain number of candles. I gotta talk to Charant, but it should be showing it. Okay. Now, I have to talk to my team, but I think that I'm not gonna do it for the VIP members. I think that I'm not gonna do it for the order blocks people, the people that purchase the bootcamp. I think I'm just gonna give it to everybody for free. It's gonna be an open code. I have to talk to my team. I have to confirm it, but I believe that this is the way that I want to do it. I don't want to charge anybody. No, it's not that serious. Okay, it's not that serious. But I will let you guys know as soon as I got more info on it. I will absolutely let you guys know. And I gotta like talk to Charant about like finding them properly. Like not about finding them properly, but about knowing how many candles it goes back. Because the idea is I want to be able to find the order blocks very quickly. Got liquidated your university tuition. Yeah, I think I don't want to charge you guys for it. It's not for sure yet, but I'm gonna try to get it out for you guys in the next week. And I'm gonna try to Gio, why are you such that good? Generous Gio. And Jay is not. Man, listen, I don't know your opinion on Jay. I got no shade towards Jay. That man changed my life. I just want to give because I was blessed with what I know. So be sure to have a donate button. Nah, man. If you guys want to support me, you can join the VIP and you'll at least get something out of it. I don't need donations. But I appreciate it, guys. I mean, I want to give it. It's just something I want to do. I don't know. I'm already pretty good right now. So we'll leave it at that. But I'll have more info on it soon for you guys. Shouts out to Rahards. Thank you, man. Gio for Prime Minister. Let's go! Gio for President. Yeah, Jay gives away $1,000 every stream. I'll tell you this. If I ever get to the level where I can do that, I will probably do that also. But I can't even sustain giving $100 every stream. That's a lot. Like, that's like $600, $500, $600 a week. That's a lot. 2 grand a month. Damn, like, you know. But if I ever get to the point, that's why I give away the boot camps. But if I ever get to the point where I can do that, that's exactly what a scammer would do. If I ever get to the point where I can give away like that and give, absolutely I will. I do believe in giving back. Absolutely, I believe in that. That's exactly. Yeah, Jay is fire, man. Jay changed my life. Jay and Tino. I am a product of Jay and Tino. I will tell you that. And it's funny because if you take the 2 names and you kind of combined it, it kind of becomes Geo. I'm a mix of them both. Ben says BTC is going up. All right, guys, you heard Ben. Let's send it up. I'm made of this. Spot's taken, buddy. This guy's funny, man. All right, so let's see if we can take this high real quick. Hopefully we can take the high. He only gives it when he hits 1,000 likes. I mean, guys, you know, it's not easy being a creator. It's not easy, like, you know, being right all the time. It's not like, you know, on this side of it, and no, these guys don't talk about this, but like, I mean, at least for me, I can speak for myself. Like, man, we feel pressure. Like, I feel pressure to give you guys what you're here for, you know? So it's not easy, but I don't think that there's anything wrong with like farming and sub farming and all that kind of stuff, because I mean, he's giving away money. So like, my whole channel was based around JT is on his way out. My whole channel, take care, Dave Digital, see you, brother. My whole channel was based around like giving shit for free, right? That's what all the codes and shit were. Did I do the disclaimer? I don't think I did. Guys, disclaimer. All content presented is a complete joke and should not be taken seriously. Joe's an incompetent 5'2" and 3/4 wannabe singer and definitely not a financial advisor. Crypto's a scam. Making money online is impossible. Global warming is real. And Jason Casper, shouts out Jay, is the CEO of treadmills, all right? I pay him royalties, guys. In case you don't know, I pay him royalties for every single step I take. So I definitely can't do $1,000 a day because I give him like 100 grand a day. But viewer discretion is advised, guys. Gio, you don't need to give us money. You're already giving us free knowledge. I appreciate that, bro. Shouts out to Kenny coming in. Kenny. Kenny. Kenny is funny AF, man. Kenny is funny AF. Yo, those emojis kind of look like them, bro. Oh man, that's funny. Yo, Kenny, I as people are talking in the Discord, the messages are going up and I can see, so I am around. What's up? What's your exo question for me? Are we about to get a green dot on the hour? It's looking like we might, right? It is looking like it. Definitely looking like it. And remember, the thicker the money flow, the more chance of divergences. And I don't know about you guys, but I don't see a 3 top here. Right, the money flow on the 30 here is pretty gross. So let's see what happens. I'm gonna be looking to short if we take the high. I'm already short, but knowledge, money, yeah. Late AF, Kenny. For each 10k steps I give away, yeah. Also, pig nipple perv. You have a funny username, bro. Funny AF. Let's see what we can get here. Let's see if we can get a nice projection. You know what we're gonna do? So we know we're in macro resistance, okay? That we already know. But here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna short. Where are you now? What's price right now? 572. Okay, so basically everything. What was the high? 575, right? So I need to see if there's something up here. Let's take a look. 4 hour, no. Why is this not switching? Oh, I can't go back. Wow. There's probably something in this wick. We're trying to see if there's anything at the height of the wick. Probably not. Yeah. Oh. Okay. All right. All right. So maybe this is the SFP. I mean, I don't know if I want to put that much behind a 10-minute, 5-minute order block, but hey, it could be it. Yeah, that guy's already been hit. This one could be it. Dude, if every one of Jay's viewers would hit the like, we could hit 1,000 likes easy. Blame those people. People are ignorant. Yeah. No, I don't blame Jay. I definitely don't blame Jay. Man, Jay changed my life. You guys know I've been open about that. The funny thing is that he gets hate too, which is so crazy to me. Like, I can get why I get some of the hate, because I'm pretty outspoken. Final TP is taking the high. Yeah, I agree. I do think we can come and take the high. I think we will, actually. But I'm trying to see if we can find some nice SFP zones. Now, I'll be looking to short really anywhere. Really anywhere above the high, but these are the areas that I will be watching for the most. We get a nice SFP into here. Oh, baby, that would be sweet. Bro, when he smiles into the camera. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to say to that. I got no comment on that, my boy. All right, so let's see what happens. Maybe we come and we take the high. Maybe we don't. We probably will. Hopefully we can get a nice SFP into one of these boxes. Shouts out to Elements of Sound. Who is blaming Jay? I don't think anybody's blaming him. Geo 5/2. It's not the size of the dog. It's in the fight. It's the size of the fight in the dog. Yes, let's go. Let's go. No music this stream. Can you guys not hear music? Oh, the music should be on. The music should definitely be on. But let's switch it up a little bit. Let's have some fun. I look like the kind of guy who has a hairy back. Interesting. I don't know what kind of guy that looks like, but okay. Jay's also controversial. Just today he said that you don't really need to end every prayer with an amen. I mean let me take you dancing. Okay, is that better? Should be kind of loud now. Yeah, the order block indicator, my mod made it for me. Let me take you dancing. Do I think we're going up or down? I do think that we're probably going to take the high again today. And I will be looking for an SFP of the high. Just based on the 30-minute money flow alone. Like, come on, guys. The thicker the money flow, the more chances of divergences. We know this. So I'll be looking for SFPs, but specifically in one of these two areas, that would be nice. Oh, was that a joke? Joe, I really like when you sing whenever it sounded like robotic because I'm always watching past stream on 2x. Most pro traders are superstitious. The ones I have met, at least, they don't want to change anything if they're on a roll. Maybe. No, dude, I'm not, bro. I'm not calling anybody out. I'm chilling, man. I'm over here. I'm doing my thing. I missed out on every single long and short position, literally in the whole bull market. Basically, for the past few months, I really need to know what to do now. Okay, well, Charged, I will say this. First things first is, before trying to understand what you need to do wrong, or what you need to do now, you need to understand what it is that made you miss every single long and short. So if you're able to identify what it is that you did, or rather didn't do, then you can work on what to do moving forward. I will tell you what I'm looking for right now. I'm looking for an SFP of the high, okay? I'm looking to get into every short I can because one of these shorts are going to pay out very nicely, and they haven't been working out. I've been taking profit and then getting stopped at the entry, but one of these shorts, one of these days, are going to play out really well. And so right now, I'm going to be playing it range by range as I do, and I'm going to be looking for an SFP of the high, and I will look to short that. But I do think it's important for you to, understand what's going on. How are those shorts working out, guys? Well, first of all, you're condescending as fuck. Second of all, you know how they're working out. And third of all, we're not even in any, I'm not in any shorts. So, joke's on you, brother. Fucking call someone out right now. Gio, let's get a community beef. I'll call out this guy. This Jack Cough. Yo, listen, bro. Keep that same energy when the market eventually gets a 40%, 50% retracement. Except I'm not going to come out here and say, how's the longs, boys? I think that's how you can know, like, who really got the game down and who doesn't, you know? Who's successful and who isn't. Because the perma bulls will shit on the bears whenever it's bull season, and the perma bears will shit on the bulls whenever it's bear season. And that's it. And it's like, oh, how's the longs? Oh, how's the shorts? That's what I think, you know? That's what I think. Sooner or later, I'll be right. Yeah, I mean, I will be right sooner or later. You're right. You're right about that. It's a good thing I trade every range and I long and short at the same time. I think it's mainly emotions. You're trading with a small account, 2K. And I feel if I don't use leverage, I won't really make any money. That's why you try. I mean, so Charged, like, it's really learning analysis and becoming Let us break the money. Also, no tension here, man. All love. All love on my end. I don't do that condescending shit. I know what it's like to lose. Why? And I know what it's like to win. And me winning, like, I don't feel any better by making somebody else feel bad. Like everyone else on the fucking internet. So me winning is enough. I don't need to make others feel bad for losing. Also, I can't control somebody with the brain size of a peanut that doesn't understand that I short here. I make a video about shorting here, and then when we're way up here, the short closed. Somebody with a little peanut-sized brain can't comprehend that there's even such thing as a sell button. Get money. How was Mr. 305? Mr. 305, man, he was sick, bro. He was dope AF. It was so sick. I don't remember any of it, but it was actually really good. Let me look at Cardano. Let's check out what Cardonsky is doing. If you find joy in innocent people's pain, you're a loser. Yeah. Bro, I mean, innocent or not innocent, like, what do you get out of it, you know? Like, what do you get out of it? All right, so Cardano. Man, what's crazy is we called the long on Cardano from down here. I know, bro. I know. I'll tell you this. Cardano looks like it's ready to make its way up to this order block up here. I wouldn't be surprised if Cardano comes out and takes these highs. Depends on what Bitcoin is doing. But, let's see. Let's hide these positions. Yeah, Cardano is waiting for BTC to do its thing. Is the free market cipher useful? I would say no, not really. And I would say no because the free version doesn't have money flow, and money flow is really what differentiates market cipher with with any other indicator. So off the jump, I would say probably not. It's probably not useful. I'll tell you this though, Cardano looks pretty decent to come up and take this high, potentially SFP and hit this 1 hour order block. That's what I'd be looking for, and I should have alerts up here. Again, it depends on what Bitcoin's gonna do. If Bitcoin right now in the 30-minute time frame looks like the thicker the money, but the more chance of divergences, and we're gonna get a pretty significant move to the upside, then I would expect Cardano to follow suit and take these highs. I see no reason why Cardano will not come up and take these highs. And depending on where Bitcoin is and where it's topped out, will depend on if this is going to be a local top for Cardano. Right? If we start to break and close what I'll say 4-hour candles above 68 cents, or actually rather 69 cents, 68, 69, I wouldn't be very surprised if we see an 80 to 85 cent Cardano. An 80 to 90 cent Cardano relatively soon. Well, Cardano's looking pretty decent. We have a bullish change in market structure. I mean, even on this pullback, it's relatively holding its own. So nothing looks too bearish here. Right? Still got thick money flow. 12 hours looking good. 18 hours looking good. Daily's looking decent. Not great, but looking decent. It depends on Bitcoin. But I would be surprised if we don't at least come and tag 64. Like these highs. I think these highs are going to go. TikTok brain? Yeah. People get a kick out of someone else losing because they can be like, ha ha ha, you were wrong. Yeah. But does he know you call me when... No, leverage doesn't matter, bro. If you know what you're doing, leverage does not matter. I'll tell you why it doesn't matter. And I've been over this a few times. By the way, let me just say, Bitcoin is getting a little rejection off of this order block, like I said. Right? So, the power of order blocks. But I will say this. It doesn't matter. Okay, leverage does not matter. The reason leverage does not matter is because all leverage does is give you a different liquidation. Okay? So, if you are shorting, for example, and this is your invalidation, that means your stop loss goes here. No matter where your entry is, your stop loss, non-negotiable, goes here. The reason leverage doesn't matter is because as long as your liquidation price resides above your stop loss, which you should always have a stop loss, then it doesn't matter if you're at 100x or 50x or 25x, because your stop loss, your invalidation, is going to get hit before your stop loss or before your liquidation. It does matter if your stop loss or if your leverage is like 200x and now your liquidation comes before your invalidation. This is where it matters. This is no anywhere up here doesn't matter. I didn't reshort there, but I was already short and I didn't get stopped out of my short. I'm not in any longs right now. Only on XRP. What would I do differently if I only had 100 capital? I would scalp a range. I would do what I just did right here on live. Like, I would identify where I want to take a position from. I would find my order blocks. I would analyze market cipher. I would look at CVD at that point and say, hey, we have bullish CVD or we don't have bullish CVD. Let's see if we had any bearish CVD here. We had a little bit of exhaustion here at the highs. So while we're in an order block, nice value area confluence as well, value area high, and probably a 786. Yeah, and a 786. I would look to take that trade on high leverage with good risk management. CVD is cumulative volume delta. Okay, it basically calculates the difference in the delta over time, and delta is basically your longs versus shorts. Let's see you do a 200x then, buddy. Are you talking to me or the other guy? Go use 100. My average leverage is 80. I usually use 80. But I'm not putting my whole account on either. Anything above 50x is just gambling. I don't think so, guys. As long as you have a very clear invalidation, it doesn't matter. Bro, I just explained why it doesn't matter. Leverage doesn't change anything. What matters is your position size. If you have $10,000 on a trade, whether you are $10,000 on spot or $1,000 on 10x, it doesn't change anything. Your position size is still the same. Yeah, your P&L percentage will be different. Your percentage will be different, but yeah, that's because you have a big bag to back it up. But if you're wrong, you're losing money faster. Bro, you're not losing money faster. If you have the same position size... Hold on. Chat, relax. If you have the exact same position size, if you put $10,000 on a trade, or on 1x leverage or 100x leverage, your position size is still the same. Your position size is still $10,000. Bro, listen, you're not hearing me. Look, if I have $100, first of all, nobody is saying tough guy, first of all. Second of all, you're not understanding what I'm saying. Position size is what matters. I'm not saying put your whole account on it. Oh, not you. Okay. I'm gonna try to illustrate. Let me draw this out. I'm gonna try to draw this out for you guys. Look. I want you guys to understand this, okay? For anyone that may not understand what's happening here. Watch. Two positions. Exact same positions, okay? Exact same positions. Same invalidation, same exact entry, same exact thing, okay? Look, if this position here is 1 Bitcoin, okay? This is 1 Bitcoin, and this is 1 Bitcoin. Or, you know what? Let's use numbers so it's easier, okay? This is a $10,000 position. Here's a $10,000 position, and here's a $10,000 position. If your margin here, if you have $1,000, okay, $1,000 times 10x leverage, this is your margin here. You guys are making me do freaking arts and crafts here. Margin, leverage, okay? So look, if you have $1,000, okay, you got $1,000 and you're putting your whole $1,000 on 10x leverage, your position size is $10,000, right? And you're on 10x leverage. So every percentage that moves, you will be 10 timesing your percentage, okay? However, now in this example, if you only have $100, okay, you only have $100, but you put on 100x leverage, your position size is still going to be 10,000. The only difference is that this liquidation is going to be up here and this liquidation is going to be here. But it doesn't matter where the liquidation is because the stop loss is here. As long as your liquidation does not reside within the stop loss, it doesn't matter. So in this instance, when you're on 100x leverage and you're 100 times 100 and it equals $10,000, you're still going to make the exact same dollar figure if price comes down here. Let's say at this point, you're going to make $200. You're going to make 200 here. You're going to make 200 here. The only thing is this percentage will show you like your P&L here will equal 200% because you made 200% of your initial margin, which is $200. Okay? But here, your P&L will say 20% because you only made 20% of your initial margin, which is 1,000. So your margin here is 1,000, you only made 20%. Your margin here is 100, you made 200%. It's the same thing, same position size, same profit. Leverage doesn't matter. As long, okay, let me rephrase. Leverage doesn't matter only if your liquidation is outside of your invalidation. Yeah, so charged, in this case, if you don't use stop losses, then leverage absolutely matters. Then absolutely, if you don't use stop losses, then you shouldn't go more than like 10x leverage, in my opinion. But because I know exactly what I'm looking for example, because right here, let me tell you right now, look, if I wasn't in a trade and I was looking to trade this order block and I was saying, all right, look at this live example. Not live, but you know what I'm saying. Check this out. Look, if I decided that I wanted to short this value area high and I'm putting my invalidation above this order block, I'm allowed to put a I'll give it a little bit of room, 0.2% stop loss, and I can short it down, which means I'm allowed to short anything that allows for I'm allowed to use leverage anything that is beyond 0.20 stop loss. So I can crank up my leverage. Basically, how much is this? How much can I do in this case? If 1% I can do 80x. I can basically use like 300x leverage here if I wanted to. Now the question, remember what matters is your position size. So in this same example, right? In this same example, does that mean that I'm gonna put my entire account on that much and then now all of a sudden practice bad risk management and put 100,000 on the trade? No, it does not mean that. But leverage is a tool that you can use to increase your position sizes on liquidity that you don't have in the exchange or you don't have or whatever. But you can just like anything, just like drugs, you can abuse it. You can abuse it. So don't abuse it, but your position size is what matters. Your leverage doesn't matter. Your loss will be higher on the leverage trade. Also, I reckon if you go too far on leverage, you'll have more chance of market maker hunting you. That's a different story. That's a different story, bro. But I'm just saying, like, forget that. If this is your invalidation and you're comfortable losing and you're out if it hits the invalidation, leverage doesn't matter. Stop loss is very important. Yes, we never ever get liquidated. Never should you get liquidated. I will give you one other instance in which leverage matters, okay? So we know leverage matters if your leverage is within your stop loss. But leverage also matters if it's kind of close to your stop loss. You need to make sure that if we get a scam wick, because right now, if your stop loss is here and you get a 1 second candle, okay, you get literally a 1 second candle that shoots you up to here, you're gonna get liquidated even though your stop loss is before your liquidation. You're still gonna get liquidated. Remember, it comes for the next available price. If it shoots up in 1 second, you're gonna get wrecked. So should you give it a little bit of space? Yes. I'm not saying you crank up your leverage to however much is just above your stop loss. No, in that case, it's not a good idea either. But when you look at it in this way, you'll see that it doesn't actually matter what your leverage is for this reason. And bro, Steven, people do use 100 and 200x. But the difference is, like, you need to know what you're doing. Like, if I was unable to identify this 5-minute order block, then that means that I don't have this invalidation. So my invalidation would probably be the high. So if my invalidation is the high, well, now I need to loosen up my leverage, right? So it comes down to, like, if you can really pinpoint, like, you can get really accurate with it. Thing to note is the exchange get the noobs by giving them 100x leverage. Yeah, they do. And cross is a horrible idea. Absolutely. Everybody read this comment. You're absolutely right. There's ways to abuse it, whether you know that you're abusing it or not. You just got to be good with it, you know? Joe, I love you, man. I hope to handle a couple of candles. Came back and my boy is still spitting knowledge. Let's go, baby. I agree with you, man. However, your loss will be higher on the leverage trade. Oh, that one already then. Stop loss is very important. Yeah. Anyways, you guys understand it now? If you have a great entry, you can use 100x or 200x, but I'm telling you, no, people that are new don't use 100x. Yeah, you're right. You're going to get wrecked. You're going to get wrecked. But the thing is me saying that it doesn't matter, like, I follow it up with why it doesn't matter. So, you know, I'm not just, hey, guys, leverage doesn't matter, YOLO. No, like, I explain, like, and there's ways to abuse it. Like I said, if you put too much leverage and your thing is beyond your invalidation, or you're not super confident with your entry, then yes, it matters. But yeah, please, if I'm not trying to get anybody like wrecked here, if anyone's misunderstanding, that's obviously not my intention here. Do I think it's more understandable for them if you just said, as long as your stop loss is always $1, any leverage doesn't matter? Never use 100x ever. I'll tell you this. I rarely, like, I haven't used 100x in like 6 months. But I usually use 80x. Because 80x, like right now, I'm not gonna open up a position, but if I was gonna go long right now, let me see. So I just opened a very small long just so I can find out the liquidation is, okay? So me, because I'm relatively confident with my TA, okay? I entered my long at 57k on the dot, and my liquidation is 56,500. So 80x leverage allows me to have $500 worth of wiggle room. Now, I'm confident in my TA enough that I don't need $500 of wiggle room, but some other people do, and that's completely fine. But for me, if I wanted to, I could increase my leverage because I like to think that I can hit Bitcoin within $200 or $300. So perhaps I could do 120x leverage. Do I do it though? No, because although leverage doesn't matter, your position sizes do. And I'm perfectly content with the positions that I can, the position sizes I can open with my account size and on 80x leverage. You know, I'll never use 200x leverage, I'll tell you that. Order blocks are really good for high leverage. Like we just saw right now, like this would have been perfectly acceptable to open up a 100x leverage short trade. Does that mean put your whole account on it? No, it doesn't. It doesn't mean that at all. Anyways, I hope I'm making sense. I hope I'm not misleading anybody. And I have a whole video on this, guys. I have a whole video on it. If I told you this was only gonna hurt, if I warned you. Do I think $100 to 10,000 challenge is possible? I do think it's possible, but I think it's gonna take a long time. And I think that it's gonna take a lot of discipline. Start up from 100 to 1,000, bruv. Use max leverage on multiple assets at the same time, but I know your max drawdown to 0 in all assets at the same time. Your account will not hit 0. Yeah, man, it's about the size, exactly. Cool, Steven. I'm glad that, like, you know, I'm not coming across as misleading. Shouts out to Stephen Wood. I'm always open for a nice conversation. Nice debate. $2 a.m. Good night, brother. Enjoy. Have a good one. I will see you tomorrow. And guys, I think I'm gonna head out. I'll keep you guys posted tomorrow. Just understand that we yeah, let me drop the link for you. Understand that we are in macro resistance, okay? We've been saying it. It hasn't happened. I was wrong. Fine. But, you know, please just understand where we are, okay? Just don't be don't be belligerent with it. Cousin Vinny, there you are, my man. How many likes do we have? Do we have enough for another giveaway or no? 173. All right, listen. I'm gonna go pee real quick. Right now it's 12:54. And size doesn't matter. Instructions unclear. Leverage matters. If we can get to 200 likes by the time I'm back, so 26 more likes, I'll do another giveaway. I'm gonna go pee real quick, and I'll be right back. Master baiter. Haters gonna hate. Master's gonna bait. I'll be right back. Listen, 26 likes. By the time I get back, we'll do another giveaway. BRB. I say I've had enough. I might get a little drunk, 'cause all of my kindness is taken for weakness. Hey, Gio, I just wanted to show some appreciation. I just started trading Journey in January, so not even 2 months, and I've taken all your boot camps, and I've taken your account from 300 to 800. Let's go, baby. Congratulations, man. Sebastian. So big shout out to Sebastian Martinez. I love to hear that, man. I'm so happy. Please protect your capital, bro. I love to see that you're already doing these numbers, man. That's amazing, bro. I'm very that's the shit I want to hear, man. I love to hear the success stories. Oh wow, Bitcoin is dumping. Nice. I love to hear the success stories. I'm very happy for you, my friend. Keep at it. Keep grinding. Don't get greedy. Don't think that you're a god at it, you know, because a lot of the times that happens. Stay with it though, bro. And I love, man, keep me updated on that, because I love to hear success stories, man. That's what this whole thing is about. That is what this whole thing is about. So guys, we're going to continue to play the range. I don't think that we hit the likes. Yeah, we didn't hit the likes, but that's okay. Next time, guys, tomorrow I will see you on stream again. If I decide to stream tomorrow, we shall see. Good conversations today, guys. I will see you tomorrow. To my VIP members, I'll see you guys later today. And we will continue to trade the motherfuck out of this range. And that, guys, is curtains. See you later. Set my heart on fire.